There are going to be times that you're going to just struggle and you're going to be tired and you're going to be weary and you're going to want to quit and you ain't going to have nothing left. But you still got to carry on. Live your life, ladies and gentlemen. Be excited about life. Regardless of the struggles, regardless of the circumstances, get excited about being above ground and not under it. Walk with your head up high and live your life. Bad things has to happen in our lives, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go through certain things, and this is what's going to make us better. This is what's going to make us stronger. But you got to claim what it is that you are seeking in your life. Everybody is never going to be where they want to be in life because sometimes they focus too much on the bad things and not claiming the good times. Not claiming, hey, no matter what struggle I go through, I am going to make it. The beauty about the process is that you're learning something. You're learning about yourself. You're learning how to go through certain things. And you're learning how to build up. We are human beings, and human beings sometimes act on emotions. But you have to harness your emotions. You have to understand that you got to go through something to get to the level that you want in your life. Make this day count. Put all your energy, put all your power into what you do today. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep fighting for it. You got to keep trusting in yourself. You got to keep pushing because you got unfinished business. If you do not hold on to the goodness within you, then all the bad things that are surrounding you right now will ultimately destroy your possibilities and taking yourself further in your life. Don't you realize that you got to have faith in yourself every single day of your life? Maybe you did get rejected. That doesn't mean that you're out the game. That doesn't mean that it's over. You got to keep moving on. Take the steps. Maybe take a few steps back. Analyze the situation and then keep pushing. Keep going. Stay hungry and believe. Claim your victories. Stand on what you believe in. Trust in yourself. Go after your dreams. No matter what rejections that come, you were created for a reason. Now believe in it, claim it, own it, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. The journey about life and understanding what the true process is in life is understanding that you have to go through certain circumstances to get to a certain level in your life. Now, many people do not have the patience to go through this process, but you have to have the ability to trust the process instead of rushing the process. How much patience do you really have on your journey? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, we all go through these changes where we want that now, we want that right now. We need it at that moment. Maybe you have to pay a bill. Maybe you need that job that you've been working for so long trying to get it, but yet it hasn't happened yet. Maybe you worked so hard in your life and everyone rejected you, and you felt that you didn't have what it took to get to the level that you want in your life. This is the process that I'm talking about. This is the process that you and I all in this world have to understand, that we have to go through something to get to that level in life. So you got to go through it to get to it. You got to go through certain circumstances so that you can understand as you go through it, you learn to build up on it. It's not gonna happen overnight. I understand it, believe me, I do, especially in these times that we're dealing with right now. Many people are losing their homes, jobs, even certain people are going through certain family breakups. But even then, you have to have the patience and the fortitude to try to get back in line. We have to get past negativity. We have to get past doubt. And we have to understand that there's more to us than we could ever imagine. You have to trust the process. You have to believe in the process. You have to be strong in the process and realize that it's gonna take a little time. Now, time does move on, and things just don't happen overnight. The beauty about the process is that you're learning something. You're learning about yourself. You're learning how to go through certain things, and you're learning how to build up instead of tear down. Does it stress you out that you're not where you want to be? I can understand that. I've been there. I go through it day in and day out. And you will probably go through it as well. None of us are vulnerable to this. We are human beings, and human beings sometimes act on emotions. But you have to harness your emotions. You have to understand that you got to go through something to get to the level that you want in your life. You have to be hungry, and you have to continue to go after it. But it's gonna take time. And you have to be willing to work at it as much as you possibly can. You have to have the patience. And with that comes the great rewards. Trusting the process, understanding the process, believing in the process. Because if you're rushing it, then it may not work out the way you want. You may not even be ready for it because you went too fast instead of just taking your time. It's not gonna happen overnight, but you gotta be strong. You got to believe in it. You got to trust in it. You got to understand it, and you got to keep going after it. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some troubling times. We all are fighting the good fight. And maybe some people don't have the strength, and maybe some do. But don't be the person to give up. Don't be the person that wants to quit. Don't be the person that turns your back on the victory because you felt that you lost it all. You haven't lost anything. You're just going through the challenges. And with challenges comes great rewards. But you got to keep the faith. You got to stay hopeful, not hopeless. You got to continue to go on and look up. I speak about looking up often because that's the best thing you could ever do. Keeping your eyes on the sky and looking beyond it. And not looking down on your misery. And not concerning yourself about things that you cannot control. Because we tend to get ourselves wrapped up in that from time to time. Get away from it. And believe in yourself. Have the strength and the fortitude to carry on. And when other people don't want to be there where you are, then maybe that's the time to cut that away. Don't let all of this heavy weight bring you down. Believe and understand that your process is necessary. Understand that you're going to get where you need to get, but you got to be on top of your game, and you got to keep making moves, and you got to stay strong, and you got to stay powerful, and you got to keep on moving. That's how you get to that level. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on the possibilities. Stay strong, stay productive, stay powerful, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. These are some difficult times, and many people have fell onto those difficult times. But it is the challenges that makes us great. The challenges is what builds us up. Each living human being that can hear my voice on this day, I need you to believe once again. I need you to understand that you are not done yet. Every struggle that you have been through, every hardship that you had to encounter, you did what must be done, and yet you are still here. You fought the good fight, but you did not give up. The hardships, all of these things that we all had to endure, we can endure it a little bit longer. Every year, every opportunity that we have been given, It would either make us or it would break us. You are not allowed to be broken. You are not allowed to give in. You are not allowed to say that it's over. This year, 2021, here we go. Buckle up and go in with a full heart. If challenges will come, brace yourself, knuckle up, and go after it. It is not your choice to quit. There will be many more that will come our way, but we are strong. Not just physically, not just mentally, but it is the warrior spirit inside that will push you through anything. So make your stand and fight hard and be strong every day. No weakness, no chance of giving in. But you got the right attitude within you to carry on. Every one of us has more to gain than less, because we are greater than the things that we feel that owns or controls us. Nothing can stop what we are made of. We must unite. We, as a people, must come together. Let's build up again. What may have been destroyed can live again, can grow again, can have opportunities again. This is not over. It's just another year, another life, another chance. And we must be responsible to make it better and hold on to it together. We don't have permission to quit. It comes to us as the people. We may not all think the same, but we all have the ability to come together in love, to be able to move on to the best thing in our lives. No more will we submit. No more will we say we're done. You're not done yet. Your life is still here. You have it. It is in you. It is in us. In 2021, here we come. And we're gonna do what's necessary to live on strong. To all the beautiful people in the world, I want you to be strong. I want you to continue to move forward. And from the bottom of my heart, 2021, we are one, and we all must conduct our business. Do you understand what it means just to be alive? and to make every day count. To make every opportunity that you have been given count. Life is short. And as I always tell you, you don't have much time. So that means you got to make every possibility, every breath that you take count. You got to just keep living your life. There are going to be times that you're going to just struggle and you're going to be tired and you're going to be weary and you're going to want to quit and you ain't going to have nothing left. But you still got to carry on. Live your life, ladies and gentlemen. Be excited about life. Regardless of the struggles, regardless of the circumstances, get excited about being above ground and not under it. Walk with your head up high and live your life and trust in everything that you do. If you're concerning yourself about mistakes, if you're concerning yourself about the past, leave the past alone. It ain't got nothing to do with you anymore. Your time is the now time. Being able to move forward and make the most of this beautiful thing that we call life. Some people just don't get that. Some people don't want it. They got excuse after excuse. They feeling sorry. Seems like every time you turn on the television, every time you look at social media, there's something negative going on. It almost seems like people feed more off of drama than life itself. Excitement, opportunity, goodness, the goodness in people, and you yourself. Why do you hold on to things that you cannot do anything about? If it's not meant to be fixed, leave it alone. And start doing the best that you can to be the best makeup of who you are as a person. It's time for you to start moving on with your life. Today is today, but tomorrow is a new day. And we don't know exactly what tomorrow's going to bring. But let's just hope that we're all in it together. Making the possibilities a reality, people. Look around you today. Look at what's going on in our world. Look at what the society that we're living in. Look at what we have become as a people. We're stressed out. We're worried. We have no sense of opportunity or light around us because we're too focusing on the things that we can't do anything about. But what can we do about ourselves? What can we change within us? We're being distracted. We're being misled. We are afraid. We're letting things control us instead of us taking control of our own lives and being strong each and every day of our lives. I made it this far for a reason. You made it this far for a reason. Now it's up to you to make a difference. Now it's up to you to keep moving on. Stop putting yourself in a box. Stop stressing so much. Stop worrying so much. And take the life that is in your hands and make it count. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, if you do not hold on to the goodness within you, then all the bad things that are surrounding you right now will ultimately destroy your possibilities and taking yourself further in your life. Make this day count. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Make this day count. Put all your energy into what you do today. Put all your power into what you do today. Keep it moving. Be productive. Be powerful. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. There's power in your voice. In everything that you speak, there's power. What you speak on in most cases, can manifest itself. Now, do you speak positive or do you speak negative? How many times have you put yourself in a position where you honestly doubted yourself and you spoke on it? How many times have you actually spoke and said, I'm going to get through this, and it happened? This is what we call claiming. Claiming it and believing in it. I myself have experienced many, many challenges in my life. And sometimes I put myself in a dark position, in a place that I didn't belong because I didn't believe. I claimed the loss instead of claiming the victory. I didn't hold on to believing in the possibilities. Instead, I claimed a loss. I claimed something that didn't even happen yet, instead of holding on to something that could be great in my life. I realized that this is the time that I have to start claiming the goodness rather than the bad. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. These challenges that I faced in my life, I still face them every single day. But I built up enough in me to know that this too shall pass. And I don't have to worry about the things that I cannot control. And I realized that I have to claim the goodness rather than the bad. Bad things has to happen in our lives, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go through certain things. And this is what's going to make us better. This is what's going to make us stronger. But you got to claim what it is that you are seeking in your life. You know how many times people right now will say, I didn't get this job. I'm not strong enough. I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not able to get to this level. I'm not able to go further. I'm not able to get that job. I went to the interview and I don't even know if I got the job because you didn't claim it. I went out on the field and I tried out for the football team. You tried? Why is try the only thing you know? Why do you feel that trying is all you good for? Why can't you claim your victory? Why can't you own it and understand it, that it's yours? It belongs to you. It's already been set in stone, but you got to speak it into existence. You got to claim it and know that no one can take it away from you. Own it, stand on it, and believe in it. Claim it. Something that is already there, has already been there for you. You just didn't go seek for it, and you didn't go after it, and you didn't look for it. You didn't seek after it. You didn't go after it the right way because your attitude puts you back instead of pushing you forward. Claiming it. Stop claiming excuses. Stop claiming misery. Stop claiming doubt. Stop believing what everyone is telling you. Stop letting other people dictate your destiny. Stop letting things dictate your life. You are the one that's in the driver's seat. If excuses is the passenger, open up the door and kick them out. And keep on driving down your path. Claim what's yours. Own what's yours. You are a unique individual. Everybody is never going to be where they want to be in life because sometimes they focus too much on the bad things and not claiming the good times. Not claiming, hey, no matter what struggle I go through, I am going to make it. You got to believe it. You got to trust it. And you got to give 110% of everything you have. I stand on everything I do in my life. I've hurt. I've had many days that I didn't think that I could carry on. I've had my days. I had my sunshiny days and I had my stormy days. But I never give up. I never given up. I never stopped believing in myself. I say to you all that are listening to my voice today, claim your victories. Stand on what you believe in. Trust in yourself. Go after your dreams. No matter what rejections that come, you were created for a reason. Now believe in it, claim it, own it, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. Every morning, you start your day. Sometimes you tend to think about what you did yesterday. You think about what you could have done, what you should have done, but it didn't turn out the way you wanted it. You start getting into an abyss of self-hate. Now that sounds pretty harsh for some people, but there are a lot of people right now that are going through this experience in their lives. They don't seem to love themselves anymore. They feel hopelessness. They feel lost. They feel that no one cares about them, and that they're the only one in the world that exists. I'm here to let you know right now, you have to turn it back up again. You got to get into a position where you start to realize that if you don't love yourself, then no one will love you. And you have to stop depending on chasing people to love you. How can you receive love if you don't give yourself enough love within yourself? How can you understand what it means to love if you don't love yourself within? I get it. You've had some hard times. I understand it. It's been a tough road for you. But I want you to think for a moment. Do you really have it that bad? Are you really going through so much in your life that the other person that you may have met that's just down the road from you, that may have crossed your path, and maybe they didn't even look your way? But did it ever come across your mind that maybe they're going through a lot more than you going through right now in your life? But they understand that, hey, I still got to love myself. Have you ever looked at a homeless person on the street and wondered why are they in that position? Would you probably even think to yourself that, why are they still living? Why do they want to be in this position? Who says that they want to be in that position? Do you realize they was not always in that position? Do you realize that a homeless person had a home at one time in their life? But they must still love themselves. They must still believe that they love themselves enough to not give up their life. So while you're sitting around wondering about all of these things that you're dealing with, give yourself a chance and start loving yourself. Give yourself the opportunity to stop hating yourself within and start giving love, unconditional love of yourself. And stop giving in and hating on you. Are you worried about what people think? Are you concerned about being in a certain group? You need to feel important, but these people don't make you feel important. You don't need their permission to feel loved. You don't need to be connected to these type of people because they don't even love themselves, because they feel they got to belong to something or someone to be someone special. Since the day you were born, you were special. Since the day you were born, there was something already ready for you. You just got to go after it and believe that there's something waiting for you, but it won't wait too long. Because you got to have enough love within you to get what it is that you are seeking. See, we always on a mission. The mission of success. The mission of believing. The mission of loving. There is no time for hate. Hate is not going to build you up. Hating yourself is not going to make you strong. You're concerning yourself about what people think about you. What they think is all they can do is think. thinking doesn't necessarily get you anywhere, but doing is another. And you, my friend, need to be doing the right thing and loving yourself. Put your arms around yourself and give yourself a kiss. And believe that you matter. Love you. No matter what the world is doing. No matter what the craziness that we are facing. Have enough sense and enough idea within yourself that you are special, and you must understand that your love matters. So get in love with you. Get back to who you are. Maybe that relationship didn't work out. Maybe that man broke up with you. Maybe that woman broke up with you. Maybe they made you feel less of yourself. But you don't need their permission to understand what it means to be in love with yourself. So on this day, ladies and gentlemen, get back to loving. Get back to believing. Get back to understanding that you are here in this world for a reason. And everything that you do from here on out, learn how to keep loving. But most importantly, love yourself. Keep it moving, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. It has begun. You started down a path. You started to realize that as you kept going on, it started to get a little bit harder and a little bit tough. You got to a point where you wanted to give up and you wanted to quit. Guess what? You still got unfinished business. When I say unfinished business, that means exactly what it means. Just because you are in the verge of a war, or you're in the verge or in a position where your body feels like it wants to quit, it's because you let your mind shut down and your body believed it. You got to start connecting with yourself as a whole, mind, body, and soul. And regardless of the outcome, you don't have the permission or the right to quit. So you got to carry on. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep fighting for it. You got to keep trusting in yourself. You got to keep pushing, because you got unfinished business. I know how it is. I've been knocked down. I've been on my back. I know what it means to hurt. I've put myself to the test, but I refuse to quit. What are you going to do? Are you hungry enough? Are you willing enough? Are you strong enough? You got unfinished business. This is what it takes. You got to feed the beast. We ain't talking about be a monster. I'm saying be a beast. Be hungry and go after it. Every day is dinner time. Every day you got to feed that machine. And you got to become more than you ever become in your life. Don't put yourself in this little bitty situation because it didn't turn out the way you wanted it. Maybe you didn't win that first battle. Maybe you didn't get that position that you wanted. But that doesn't mean you're supposed to quit. That means you got unfinished business. That means you got something else that you need to be doing. That means you got something else that you need to be working on. Maybe your idea didn't work out at the moment. Maybe you did get rejected. That doesn't mean that you're out the game. That doesn't mean that it's over. You got to keep moving on. Maybe take a few steps back, analyze the situation, and then keep pushing. Keep going. Stay hungry and believe. Don't you realize that you got to have faith in yourself every single day of your life? Don't you realize that you're going to get yourself in a position if you keep giving up, and when you keep giving up, you ain't ready to show up? How can you get anywhere in life if every time something doesn't go the way you want it to go, you're ready to give up? This is not the way to be. No one said you were perfect. No one said that it was going to always be your day. No one said that you're going to win every battle.
But you got to stay within yourself. You got to believe within yourself. Regardless of the outcome, make sure you give everything you got within yourself. And if it did not work out, find a way to get back in the game and go after it. Go after it. Not go backwards, go forward and feed that beast. You got to go hard, ladies and gentlemen. I speak to you because I'm convicted, I'm convinced that I have to stay strong. I have to keep pushing. I keep going because I have no choice. What choices have you made? What have you done in your life? How much work did you put in? You ready to quit now? Is it over right now? You don't think you're good enough for it? You don't think you're ready for it? Stop thinking so much and start doing more. The biggest mistake is that you're thinking too much instead of doing. So go hard. Get after it every single day. Work. When others are sleeping, you should be working. It's time for you to start making that move. It's time for you to start believing in yourself again. You got unfinished business. So get to the business. Get after it right now. Stop putting yourself in this position where there's nothing else left in you. You got much more to give of your life because you are living right now. You ain't got time to be giving up. What you giving up for? Why? Why are you giving up? Because you're afraid of something? You're afraid that your friends are gonna laugh at you? You're afraid of what people are gonna think about you? You're afraid because you don't think you have what it takes to go to the next level and go beyond that? Don't you realize every day of your life is a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new chance? So make it count. Each and every day of your life. Get up, start moving, be productive, be powerful, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.